morning, everybody. How everybody doing? Give it a couple, give it a minute or so for everybody to come up in here. Welcome, 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 welcome. You're far too kind. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be here with me. While we're waiting on people to come in, it's a little bit after 9, but y'all know we dog sitting this week. I promise you. I won't never dog sit for nobody ever again. Ever again. It's crazy. Crazy. Crazy dog that made my wife hurt her ankle. She got him in the backyard yesterday. Cause we out there taking turns, taking him outside, trying to let him burn off energy. Come my little brother, like, you gotta let them small dogs burn off that energy, man. You gotta let them small dogs burn off that energy. So I got him out there. I'm throwing a ball around the yard, letting him run around, get the ball. He eating the ball up. So my wife take him out there later. Now I didn't notice until last night when we laying in the bed, and she like, my ankle hurting. And she was like, when she was out there, he was up on her feet and she tried not to step on him. And she stepped wrong in the yard and hurt her ankle. Last night, she was fine like all night. Then last night, it's probably about 11, 12 o'clock. She laid down in the bed after she got out of the shower. And she was like, man, it's hurt. My ankle really hurting. I'm like, and then that's when she told me she stepped funny. Right? And I'm like, when was this? She like, when I was outside with Maximo earlier. I'm like, well, you was fine. She like, I guess when I took my shoe off, it stopped supporting it or something. She like, I can't even stand up on it. She can't, and she got out the bed and she couldn't even walk. She was like limping around. I'm talking about she done went to crying. I told Junior to bring some of that ibuprofen in there. She took ibuprofen. I got one of them patches that my aunt gave me for when my side it was hurting, and cut one of the patches and put a patch on her ankle. I'm talking about she was hurt, man. This doggone dog. Then I put him outside yesterday because he done peed in my kitchen. I'm like, I just took, but he ain't have to pee. He's just marking his territory. He, you know what I'm saying, marking his territory. He did it in the studio in here, and I put him in the cage. And then later on, he did it in the kitchen, and I put him outside. She said, my youngest son said, Mom, I know that's your friend and all, but why you agreed to this? Now, mind you, now they getting paid for it. Junior at football practice right now. Christopher in there sleeping. I'm the one that's up with the dog slept in my room last night next to my bed, on my side of the bed, looking at me. He out there whining right now because when I came in here to do this right here, he wouldn't leave my green screen alone. Same reason why, well, yesterday I put him in there because he peed on the floor. But when I was trying to set up, he biting all on the green screen, acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so today I said, I can't take it, man. I can't take it. I was trying to get him to eat. He won't eat unless I'm standing right next to the food bowl. Because every time I walk away from the food bowl, he walk away from the food bowl. And he won't go eat. He want to eat out your hand. And I'm not going to feed you out my hand. So I done taught him how to eat out the bowl. But he'll only eat out the bowl if I'm standing next to the bowl. Because as soon as I walk away, he won't go eat. So now I'm like, look, either he going to starve or I got to stand by the bowl. Right? So I bring the bowl in here. And he want to mess with my green screen. So I put him in the cage with the bowl. I don't know if y'all can hear him whining out there. I don't know if y'all can hear him feed the dog. He won't eat. Hey, look here, man. I'm pretty sure we just separate the wheat from the tail right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but true blue gang in here. Y'all already know who I am, and y'all know what this is. This is the overnight price action review. Yeah, man. Let's see who in the chat, and then we go get right to it, right? We go get right to it. Who in the chat? What's up, Kim? Kim, the first one up the bat, pulling up at 9:01. Yeah, man. What's up, Sturdy AF? Good morning. What's up, Deborah? Buenos dias, Valentine. Buenos dias. What's up, Irma? What's going on here to learn and share? What's up, Rhonda Green? What's up, Scorpion? Y'all remember when I kept leaving the N off? I kept saying Scorpio. What's up, Scorpion? What's up, the Black Al Davis? What's going on, Tish? Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What's up, M. Rich? What's going on? Yes, has been the experience. What's up, E-Rock? What's going on with you? Did it swell? It was puffy. It was like she was like, is it a difference on the ankles? And so when I touch it, it like on her on the outside of her right ankle, it was like puffy. It was like it wasn't big, but you could feel that it was tighter than the other ankle. You know what I'm saying? You could feel that it was like on the right ankle, it was tighter than the left ankle. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't all big and swole, but you can tell something was wrong with it. What's up, Thomas? What's going on, man? How everybody doing, man? Hope y'all had a wonderful evening. We gonna get right to it. Let's go ahead and mark out our 6 o'clock. All right. That's 6 o'clock timeline right there. 6 o'clock. Let's mark out the time that opened up. Okay. And then let's peek at the sisters real quick. Mark this real fast. All right, let's peek at the sisters. All right. Go over here to the YM so I can do it like this. All right. 60-minute candles here. YM on top. ES in the middle. NQ on the bottom. Look at to see if the sisters playing nice. Little bit of divergence. Right? It's a little divergence today. They're all within yesterday's range, but the Dow is in the lower end of the range. Right? The Dow is in the lower end of yesterday's range, and the ES and the NQ are in the above equilibrium. For those that don't understand what I mean, if you take a Fibonacci tool and you run it from yesterday's high to yesterday's low, the NQ is above 50%. So it's in the premium of yesterday. All right. Put it on Fibonacci, put it on lock. Okay. ES, you go from yesterday's high right here to yesterday's low right there. It's above equilibrium, right? Above equilibrium. Okay. Below equilibrium. All right. So we have some divergence. All right. We have some divergence going on. We're quite used to this now because we've been dealing with divergence for a very long time. I can't remember when the last time like the three sisters wasn't like dealing with divergence. I can't remember the last time when the Dow and the NQ was like trading in the same direction. It's been forever because if we put it on daily candles, right? If we put it on daily candles, all right, and look at it. right? The Dow. See, if we just look at it on a daily candle perspective, right? When we get to this high right here on the NQ, right? The NQ was making an all-time high, right? When we get to this high on the NQ right here, right? The NQ was making an all-time high, okay? But if you look at that same time frame for the Dow was just consolidating, right? And then from that all-time high on the NQ started to pull back, right? Up to here. And from that time on the Dow was going up, right? And that's just in the recent times. That's just in the recent time. That's not even going back way back, you know what I'm saying, like last summer. Who was talking about like last day, ain't even going back to like last summertime. You know what I'm saying? So we've been dealing with this for quite some time now. It's been a bunch of chop slop on days. It's been very not able to like hold trades for a really long time during the day. All right. Oh, if you tuning in, if you tuning in if you tuning in on Twitter, if you be looking for it on Twitter, I can't stream on Twitter because they want me to buy like premium in order to stream on Twitter. But we be here on YouTube every day. So where you been? Where you been? Yeah. All right, man. We done looked at the divergence. Let's go ahead and get into the overnight price. Action. I want action. Make it big for those that's watching on phones, and they can see it very well. All right, we opened up over here. We opened up over there on. Oh, I must have been over here when I did that. Yeah, I was. Okay. We opened up over here at 5504.50. Okay, 5504.50. All right, then we pushed up into this bearish order block here. Right, we pushed up into this bearish order block, and as y'all know, when I'm marking out my PD arrays, if the order block overlaps with a SIBI, then I look at the wick and I want to see the sensitivity at the wick, right? This is the whole order block, but I want to see the sensitivity at the wick. And in this case here, we get the sensitivity at the wick of the order block. Okay. We've beat that to death. We beat that to death. And then if you see over here, right, come there to this order block over here. When we came back, the sensitivity at that wick again. It's sensitive again, but will it stop it? It probably won't, because we've touched it before, so it may keep pushing, but there's sensitivity at the wick. Boom, boom. All right. Now, we hit the order block. there. Okay. And then we displaced away and traded off of this SIBI at 630. Hit that SIBI at 630. Y'all can see stuff. All right. Hit that SIBI at the 630 SIBI at 7 o'clock. Displaced away. Take it out. Time-based liquidity. There. We got 345 low. We got equal lows at 230. All right. So we're taking out this time-based liquidity right there. Okay. Then we traded back up into the SIBI, excuse me, the 7 o'clock SIBI. Traded back up into the 7 o'clock SIBI here on this 730 candle. Another institutional order flow entry drill, right? Got an institutional order flow entry drill there. We haven't said that in a while, right? Institutional order flow entry drill there. Then we pushed away, created a SIBI here, right there at 730. Okay, came down, made a low, retraced back up, right? Inverted the 730 SIBI, but then immediately reversed and came back down, right? Let's go see what this right here was. So we're going to put it back this way so that we can see what a going zone right up in here. We're going to make that a black line. All right, we're going to make that a black line. And let's go to 60 minutes. Let's go up first. Let's go up first. So as we see, that retracement back there was coming back to a 60-minute SIBI. Institutional order flow entry drill on a higher time frame PD array. All right, let's go back to 15 minutes. So as we see right there, when we inverted this 15-minute SIBI right here, right, that wasn't a sign to say, let's just buy right now. That was just a retracement back up into a higher time frame SIBI. That's why it's always important to keep your higher time frame stuff on the chart. Keep your higher time frame stuff on the chart. You see, I didn't have it on the chart. And when I saw it do something weird right here, right? So looking at this 15-minute chart, people say, Tim, how do you see this stuff in real time? This is how. You look at the signatures. When I saw it do something weird here, right? Pop quiz time. Pop, I don't have my water here. So I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to go get my water. And then by the time I come back, I want to see the answers in the chat. What did Price do here that I'm saying was strange to make me go investigate what happened right here? What did Price do here that I said was, hey, this that made me think, hey, this kind of strange. Let's go investigate this right here. What did Price do there? That was strange. That was not algorithmic for this time frame. What was, hey, what's going on? Why is it doing this? Let's go investigate. What did Price do? I'm going to get my water. I'll be right back. Drop the answers in the chat. If I come back and there's no answers, the live is over. I let you out when I'm finished. Because you tripping. I let you out when I'm finished. Okay, act crazy. I'm gonna put you outside. Okay. Young said volume imbalance. Nope. Valentine said, man, I don't know what in the world you talking about. Ding, the ding, the ding, 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 ding. It didn't respect the inversion fair value gap. It didn't respect the inversion fair value gap. Very good. Price inverted a SIBI, then created another SIBI. Very good. Why the doji / indices candle when nothing was there to stop this time frame? Okay, that's a very complicated way to say it, but yes, exactly. Exactly. Rhonda like KRS-One. I think very deeply. I think very deeply. Inverted SIBI, but still went down. Very good. Shout out Kim and everybody else that's answering right now, because y'all just cheating off everybody else's paper. Y'all just cheating off everybody else's paper. Shout out Kim and everybody else who answering right from this. If anybody else answer from this time on, y'all just cheating off. No, I'll just flare y'all. Cause they all the answers came in at the same time. They all came in at the same time. They all popped in at the same time. Okay, very good. So because price inverted this SIBI right there, right? Because it inverted that SIBI right there, that's like a sign that price is like bullish and wants to go up, right? That's a sign that price is bullish and wants to go up. And the 15-minute imbalance is up here, right? It has already been mitigated. Price but you did. You here to learn the shit. Oh, you didn't respond at all. No, you didn't respond. That's also exactly why I didn't respond. I knew you were gonna say that. Okay, but the 15-minute SIBI had already been mitigated up here, right? And then we came down and then inverted this SIBI here. Okay, so what is it reaching for? It's reaching for something up here. And then for it to come up and stop there and drop, there's something probably on a more than likely on a higher time frame that stopped price right there in its tracks, right? So that's why I say it's important to keep the higher time frame PD arrays on the chart more so than the lower time frame, so that when you're watching the time frame you're on and you're getting close to a higher time frame PD array, now you know, okay, I'm not gonna look for entry here, right? I'm gonna look for entry once we get to the higher time frame PD array, because that PD array is stronger. Okay. All right, very good to everybody that got the answer right. What's up? I see Lump pulled up. What's happening? Good morning. Then we got an institutional order flow entry drill on the hourly SIBI, right? On the hourly SIBI. Remember, that's our black line because we want to see what was going on there. Hourly SIBI, institutional order flow entry drill, right? And then we came down and tapped yesterday's low at 10:30 p.m., right? Once we tapped yesterday's low, we start to push back up, and then we inverted. Remember that SIBI right there? We inverted this SIBI here. Let's see when we inverted this SIBI here. Oh, we got another one down there. I missed this one. Golly. Okay, so we inverted that SIBI there. Okay. So, and you notice when we inverted this SIBI there, we stayed on top of it. Why? Because we've come to, right, our daily low, right? So we've hit a higher time frame PD array, and then we came back up, right? We got a change in state of delivery here, right? With the order block, we have an inversion fair value gap, which is another type of change in state of delivery. All right. And then we got a break in market structure right there, which is another type of change in state of delivery. Right. And then nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Right. The market is open. The market is open. The market is open. If you're going to trade, please trade safe. If you're not going to trade, please take a copious amount of notes so you can study what you saw today and then apply to your future trading endeavors. Thank you. So yeah, man, nothing can stop me. We all the way up. So we're going to conclude it there for the overnight price action. What I've been trying to do with the overnight price action is not only just walk through and say, hey, we came here, we came there. I've been trying to incorporate like the thought process you need to have when you're watching the price, you know, because people always say I struggle with seeing it in real time. We all struggle with seeing it in real time. And the reason why we struggle with seeing it in real time is because we're trying to force our bias on the market. We're trying to force the market into what we think it's going to do. Right. And it's very hard to, you know what I'm saying, say, hey, I was wrong. It's hard to say I was wrong. Man, I thought it was going to go here. It's hard to say I was wrong. Right. But what we got to do is we just got to learn to watch the signatures. Watch for the signatures. If it does something that you don't expect it to do, right, go to another time frame and just start moving up in time frames. Right, just go up one time frame. See, hey, is it coming back to something that when it just goes to some random place on the time frame that you're watching, it just goes to some weird random place. Like when we was looking at price, I can't remember where it was now. Here, right there, right? Right. We came here. We said that we inverted this SIBI right here, and then it just went here and stopped. Right? What's there? What's there? That is nothing there. Right? It's nothing there. Now, a super guru on Al Gore's internet will say, oh, all it did was come to almost consequence encroachment of that wick, and the price was so bearish, it didn't even get there. You're guessing. You're guessing. If it didn't get there, it didn't get there for a algorithmic reason. So you want to shuffle through your time frames. Just go one time frame up. Start with going one time frame up. And look for, in this case, all we had to do is go one time frame up. Look for something algorithmic and say, oh, that's what it did. It came to a 60-minute SIBI and gave an institutional order flow entry drill. Because on the 60-minute time frame, all right, if we look on the 60-minute time frame, we came down, right? We came down, took out that buy side, okay, traded back up here, did something on another time frame somewhere, because what's here, right? Came back down, created a SIBI, right? Created a SIBI, and all the time while going up to something over here, we're respecting that bearish order block over there, right? But we came to something on another time frame over there, created a SIBI, right? Traded down, did not make it to the low, right? Pushed back up almost to this. Well, this is when we create the SIBI, right? This is when we created the SIBI, and then the very next candle, we got an institutional order flow entry drill and started to drop, right? So at this time right here, that was the narrative of the hourly. And on the 15-minute, we saw the 15-minute, which was in sync with the hourly, right? We're on the 15-minute. Well, we came up here and we swept some buy side, poked above that buy side right there, right? Came down, okay, inverted this BISI, okay. Then when we inverted this SIBI, we kept going up, right? But we didn't touch the BISI. So this is when we were reacting off of something on the 1 hour, right? Whenever price does something that don't make sense on this time frame, price is fractal. It's always doing something on some time frame. Right? That's why Michael always teaches there's something to trade every day. But in order to see that, you got to be watching every single time frame. And none of us is that skilled to be able to watch every single time frame. So that's why you probably won't find opportunities to trade every day, because you should only be watching specific time frames that's in your trading system, your trading model, right? And it may not pop up every day. It may pop up every day, and then it may not show up for 2 or 3 days, but you're not watching every single time frame because ain't nobody that skilled. But price is doing something on every time frame, every day, that's algorithmic. Even during chop, it's doing stuff that's algorithmic. And during chop, the stuff is happening on the lower time frames, like the 1 minute and sub 1 minute. It's happening way down there. But it's moving algorithmically. Hey, man, that's all I got. Hopefully I said something that helped somebody today. And if I didn't, I promise you, I'll do my best to say something in the future that helps someone with their trading journey. So until the next time I decide to get on Al Gore's internet and share my thoughts on this thing that we call price action, it's your boy, Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., aka Aranya Grande. That's Big Spider. If you don't hablo español, y'all be safe out in these trading streets, man. Gone.